Hello everybody. We're gonna have a bit of a shorter video today. I only have a couple of things to talk about, but I'm excited about them regardless. I have already tried both of these out on my own. I wanted to do a kind of like swatch party with you guys on camera just to show you what the colors look like of these two products. So the products that I'm gonna be trying out today are the ODEN'S Kiss of a Fairy lipsticks. I have one in the velvet formula and one in the creamy formula. The one that I have in the velvet is the light peach, and then I have the cream one in Tulip a Kiss. As you can see, the two products are slightly different in color. Both of them have these beautiful designs for the packaging, absolutely gorgeous, with the ODEN'S logo on the top of the packaging. The velvet formula is the one in the cream colored packaging, and the almost millennial pinks packaging is the cream finish. I was a little bit disappointed because my velvet one came a little bit deformed, I guess. It hadn't been pushed all the way down into the compartment, so it came like a little bit squished up top, and there was like product at the bottom of the thing that I needed to clean out. But it wasn't worth contacting them and saying like, oh, can I get a new one because my lipstick didn't come perfectly formed. Like, no, that's wasteful. I'm not going to do that. It works perfectly fine. All I needed to do was push it back in so that it wouldn't hit the top of the thing anymore, and now it's like perfectly fine, like completely usable. I love it. The other one I didn't have such a problem with. That's what that one looks like. That's the cream formula. That's the color of the light peach in the velvet formula. Also, can we very quickly talk about this packaging and how beautiful it is? So that is the product without the lid on it. You can see that they both have these really pretty little designs embossed into the lipstick stick bit, like if you can see that. These beautiful fairies. Yeah, this packaging is just absolutely beautiful. I love both of them very much. These were my favorite two. I actually received these as a gift, a birthday gift from a friend of mine, because I'm on my no-buy, or I was at the beginning of February, and then shit happened. We're back on track, but my friend got these for me because I was in my no-buy and I really, really wanted to try them, so I was really excited to have received them and to be able to try them out, because this light peach has quickly become my absolute favorite lipstick in my collection, other than my Lisa Eldridge Velvet Muse, which it's funny because this formula is so similar to the Velvet Muse, like so similar. I was wearing Velvet Muse yesterday, and then I was wearing Light Peach today, and the formula is almost exactly the same. Like the way that it feels on the lips and the way that it applies is almost identical. So here is Light Peach. There you go, that is the light peach color. It's a matte formula, but it's not drying, you know? Like it feels very plush. It feels plush on the lips. It's matte, but it's not drying, and I absolutely love that. It's great. Of the two colors, this one is definitely my favorite, but it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. It's the right amount of neutral, but also leaning a little bit orange. It's just so nice. So yes, this is the light peach. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Tulip a Kiss now in the cream formula. And this one I like a lot more when I'm using it very lightly, like not a heavy application of it. It's definitely a darker red color. Probably should have put on a lip liner. Oh well. These smell very distinctive. I haven't been able to figure out what they smell like. Every time I smell them, I'm like, that smells like something so familiar, and I can't place it. You know what it is? It Skittles. It smells exactly like freaking Skittles. Like, if anybody else watching this has this lipstick, let me know, because this smells like exactly like freaking Skittles to me. Sorry if you can hear people yelling. My neighbors are really freaking loud, like all the time. They're so loud, and I don't know why their voice is coming like so audibly. Like, I can hear them, like every single word that they're saying, like through the bottom of my wall. I have no idea why, but I can hear them, and it's really fucking bothering me. But there you go, that is Tulip a Kiss. It's a beautiful sort of muted burgundy, but like leaning kind of on the brown plummy side. I can't describe it. I can't really describe it. It definitely is a more brown leaning red than it is like a blue tone leaning red. But that's what I loved about it. That's what I loved so much about it, because I find blue leaning reds don't look that great on me, and I never thought that I had a warm undertone, but for some reason I don't like the way that blue leaning reds look on my skin tone. But yes, this is Tulip a Kiss. I love this color so much. It looks a lot stronger in the viewfinder than it does in real life. Like, it's a very wearable burgundy color. Like, it's very hard to describe. It's just very wearable. It's one of those reds where you wonder like, oh, how can I wear a red and not be able to wear like anything else on my face? But if you can see, I'm not really wearing any other makeup. I'm not wearing foundation. I'm wearing like the tiniest little bit of concealer under my eyes and blush. I put like a little bit of bronzer and a little bit of highlight on my cheeks, but that's essentially it. That's like all that I'm wearing. Basically everything except foundation. All of my color products I have except eyeshadow, and I'm not even wearing mascara. And you can see that it's still a very wearable red color. Like, I love it even without any mascara or eyeshadow on. Like, I love it. Just a little bit of lipstick and blush. So good. And this color just lends itself really well to that kind of a look. It's incredibly wearable. I love it so, so much. And it's comfortable on the lips. It's very emollient and it's super hydrating. It's not drying at all. This is the creamier formula, so that is to be expected. And it's not patchy. It's not patchy. For a lot of dark reds, I find they can be really patchy, but this one isn't at all. Like, the distribution was even when I put it on. There was no patchiness. It's comfortable. You know how some lipsticks get that like line on the inside and it's very distinct? It's like a harsh line. I'm not really getting that. The color blends into the lips really, really well. I love this lipstick. Like, I don't know what they've done with this formula for both of these, that they blend in so well. There's no patchiness. They go on like a dream. I want more colors. I wish they had more colors, because out of their whole lineup, these were the two that stood out to me the most. The other one I really wanted to try was Fig Jam, I think is what it was called. It was like an even darker red. And then the other ones were just like kind of bright red looking things, with the exception of the one like sort of peachy one in the cream finish. But yeah, these two are the ones that called to me the most. I want them to come out with even more colors in this formula, in the creamy and the matte, because they're both so, so good. And like I said, the velvet formula is very comparable to the Lisa Eldridge one. Like, when it's on the lip, I don't really notice a difference between the two formulas. They're both fantastic. The pricing is pretty decent as well. I think they're like, yes, these are 13.90 euros. I'm not entirely sure what that rounds up to in US dollars, but they are 13.90 euros. I just can't stop looking in like the viewfinder in the mirror. I love this color so, so much. It's so nice. So pretty. But there you go. That has been my review for the ODEN'S Eye Kiss of a Fairy lipsticks. I love them so, so much. I want them to come out with even more colors. I will legitimately buy all of them, because these formulas are just to die for. They're both so good, and I think like for an indie brand, and compared to like the Lisa Eldridge lipsticks, for which they are very comparable, the price is a bit more reasonable. I do have one of the Lisa Eldridge lipsticks and I paid way too much money for that. Way too much money for that. These are a little bit better. When it comes to price, these are a little bit better. But I hope you liked this video. I hope it was helpful to you. Thank you for hanging around while I swatch some lipsticks. I'm always happy to do that. Lipsticks are one of my favorite things to put on. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you've made it this far, please check out my little social justice corner down in my description box. There's so much happening in the world right now that could use your help. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.